Hey everyone! Waving hand, welcome back to the SketchUp skills. In this video, I'll show you how to make a 3D chair in SketchUp, step by step. Let's get started. First, draw a line of 1.5 feet. Next, select the 2-point arc tool and create a smooth arc of 1.5 inches. Make an offset of 1.5 inches and connect all the lines neatly to form a clean shape. Now, draw another center line, and at the midpoint, create a 1.5 foot line. Use Ctrl+M to move the bottom line and divide it into 3 equal parts. Then, use the 2-point arc tool again to shape the curve for the backrest. Rotate the shape about 10 degrees, move it to the opposite side, and apply the Follow Me tool to give it a smooth, realistic form. Once done, group the backrest to keep it organized and easy to edit later. Now, let's make the seat of the chair. Start by drawing a square measuring 1.5 feet. At the center, create another small square measuring 1/2 inch by 1 inch, and inside it, draw a circle. Use the eraser tool to clean up any extra lines and keep the shape neat. Next, select the seat and use the Follow Me tool to give it a smooth, rounded form. Draw a line from one corner to the other to define the edges, and erase any unwanted lines to keep it clean. Finally, use the Scale tool to make small adjustments if needed, and your seat shape is ready, perfectly smooth and realistic. Start by drawing a center guide line to find the middle of the seat. Next, select the Circle tool, click on the center point, and draw a 6-inch circle. Use the Ctrl+M shortcut to move and align it precisely in the center of your workspace. Now, use the Push/Pull tool and push it down 1 inch to give the base its first layer of thickness. Once done, group this shape so it stays organized and doesn't merge with other parts later. Now, let's add another layer for detail. Draw a 3-inch circle right in the middle of the first one, then push it down 3 inches to create depth. Use the Scale tool to slightly reduce its size, so it looks more natural and well balanced. Next, make a 1-inch offset around the edge and push it 6 inches down to extend the shape. Then, create another 2-inch offset and pull it 3 inches lower. This gives your base more structure and a professional, realistic finish. By layering and scaling each section, you'll create a smooth, detailed pedestal base that adds both style and stability to your chair model. Now, let's finish shaping the pedestal base. Draw another 6-inch circle right in the center, and push it down 3 inches to add depth. Select the upper surface, slightly decrease its scale for a smooth taper, and while holding Ctrl, push it down another 2 inches to create a clean, realistic pedestal form. Next, let's move on to the chair legs. Draw a 1-foot line along the red axis, then draw 4 inches downward to form a rectangle measuring 1 foot by 4 inches. Use the 2-point arc tool to round off the corners, giving the leg a modern, sleek look. Once the curves are in place, use the eraser tool to clean up any extra lines or rough edges, keeping the shape neat and precise. Next, select the inner face, use the Offset tool to create a clear inner outline, and then apply the Push/Pull tool to push it 1 inch, giving the leg proper thickness and strength for a realistic finish. Now, let's make the chair wheel. Start by drawing a circle, then use the Offset tool to create an inner ring. Next, select the area between both circles and use the Push/Pull tool to give it thickness. Copy this shape, move it slightly, and join the two to form a double wheel. Adjust the size if needed, and that's it, your chair wheel is ready. Once the first leg looks perfect, group it to keep the design clean and organized. Now, hold the Control key, then rotate the leg by 60 degrees to create a perfect copy. Next, type ×6 to instantly duplicate the leg 6 times around the base, giving the chair a balanced and professional look from every angle. Now, let's make the chair handle. Start by drawing a square where you want the handle to be. Use the Ctrl+M key to move and divide it into 3 equal sections. This helps keep both sides even. Next, select the 2-point arc tool and draw a smooth curve across the edges to shape the handle. After that, create an offset to define the handle's shape. Next, erase all the unnecessary lines to keep it clean and smooth. Then, using the push/pull tool, add some thickness, just enough to make the handle look solid, sturdy, and comfortable to grip. Finally, press Ctrl+M again to make a copy and place it on the opposite side of the chair. And there you go, your handles are perfectly aligned on both sides, giving the chair a balanced, realistic look. Now, let's add some color and texture to make the chair look realistic. First, use the paint bucket tool to apply a fabric or carpet texture on the seat. This gives it a soft, comfortable look. Next, move to the handles and apply a wood texture to give them a warm and natural finish. Finally, for the base and legs, choose a metal texture to add strength and a sleek, modern touch. Adjust the tones and shades for balance, and your 3D chair is now looking stylish, polished, and ready for display. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss future SketchUp tutorials.